and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brooklyn. I am a first-year kindergarten teacher in Middle Tennessee, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something that I'm super excited about, that I've been trying to figure out the details for, and I still don't have them all figured out, but I thought I would go ahead and share you about my plans to get my master's degree. If you're not already, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on all the content that will be coming soon. And let's get into the video. So first, I kind of wanted to give you a little overview of my past education so that you can understand where I'm coming from whenever I say I'm going to get my master's. So I graduated from high school in 2019, but while I was in high school, I took a few dual enrollment classes through my community college. I was able to do it all online. So whenever I graduated high school, I was essentially done with almost the first year of my associate's degree. So I went ahead, and that fall after I graduated, I did not go to an accredited college in person. I went to a non-accredited Bible college in Indianapolis. While I was there, I was still taking classes through my local community college back home here in Tennessee so that I could get a accredited degree along with obtain the knowledge that I wanted to there at my Bible college. So my freshman year of college, at the Bible college in person, that's when COVID struck. So we left, in January or March or whenever it was, I don't even know. But while we were home in quarantine over the summer, I ended up completing my associates in business administration through my local community college. So I do have that associate's degree. And then after that, I went back to my Bible college that fall. I decided I wasn't going to pursue, for the moment, any accredited degree further because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. Well, fast forward a year, and in June of 2021, I decided, you know what? I want to teach. I don't like business. I have been doing a little bit of bookkeeping and business planning and all that kind of stuff for my mom's flower shop that she owns, and I just realized I didn't like it. So I decided to not do that anymore. Even though I had a business administration degree, I didn't want to do it. I decided I want to teach. So in June of 2021, I started a bachelor's program through Western Governors University. And my first degree, so what my major was when I first started was a Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education, which led to licensure. However, that fall, I went to another non-accredited Bible college in California for about a month and a half, 2 months, to just kind of, get some further knowledge. And I wasn't in my home state, and I was going through classes really quickly, and I knew that I might still be in California when it came time for student teaching, and I didn't want to teach I did not want to student teach in California because I wasn't going to teach in California, as well as I was taking classes during the day, so it wouldn't have worked out for me to student teach. So I changed my degree to a Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies with a focus in elementary education. It's kind of a long one, but that's what my major was, and I changed it in October or September, sometime in there. Anyway, I was able to just kind of go through classes really quickly. A lot of the classes I had prior knowledge in because I've taught Sunday school at my church since I was 10. We were a home missions church, so they needed someone to help out there. So I have a lot of experience in that, as well as I nannied for a while. So a lot of the child development classes, I kind of was able to just zoom through, and a lot of content I kind of just pick up quicker. So I was doing 1 to 2 classes per week that I was passing at WGU. So because of that, I was able to start in June of 2021, and I graduated in November of 2021 with my Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies with a focus in elementary education. So I finished that in 5 months. I moved back to Tennessee, and I worked at a preschool / daycare for a month or so, just because I couldn't find a job at a school. In Tennessee, obviously most places you have to be licensed to teach. So anyway, I essentially didn't do student teaching. So because I didn't do student teaching, I couldn't become licensed in the state. So instead, I was looking to do an alternative licensure route. Now in doing that, I had to find a district that would allow me to do so. and there were no positions open whenever I was looking in like November, December at any of the local schools. So I kind of just gave up, honestly, and decided, you know what, it's fine. I'll just try again in the fall. Well, I started my job at the preschool in end of December, and the end of January, I got a email from my local school district, and they were offering me a position on a permit. So with that permit, I'll be able to teach at that school throughout the end of the year. So I did that. I loved it. I decided I wanted to go back to my Bible college this past fall, just to finish up some classes that I left undone and stuff like that. Well, I did that, and then kind of felt like it was my time there was up. I actually didn't even finish the semester. I finished the classes that I felt like I wanted to, and decided to come home for financial as well as just some other personal reasons. But in doing so, whenever I came back, I got a kindergarten interim position on a permit in the school district, like 30 minutes away from my house. The school district is, but the specific school I'm working at now is about an hour away from my house. Anyway, to sum that all up, I have a permit right now teaching, but you can only get 3 permits in Tennessee before you're not allowed anymore. So either this year while I'm teaching or next year, I have to go through a teacher prep program with a job embedded program, and be a teacher of rapport, which is essentially where I'm taking classes online, submitting all my lesson plans, my principal has to observe me a bunch of times, and then I will get recommended for licensure and get my actual license. So with all of that said, I've been trying to figure out where I want to go to get that licensing, and what program I want to go into, teacher prep program, if I want to do it at WGU, if I want to do it somewhere else. And I also really want to go back for my master's, and a lot of them you can do your master's while you're doing your job embedded. So I'm really thinking about that. And WGU is honestly what I'm thinking. So that's kind of an overview of where I'm at, my education experience. One minute my dog is walking away and I don't want him to get into anything. I'm gonna bring his bed over here so that he can sit with me. 1 minute. So he's in his place now so I can continue. But so essentially I was able to graduate high school, go straight into college. Took a lot of detours, but now I'm here with a bachelor's and an associate's degree in 2 separate fields, but I'm not able to get my license just yet to teach in Tennessee. So while I'm on the topic of my career path, I wanted to just let you know about something that I wish I had known about whenever I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, whenever I was taking my gen eds during high school and paying all that money. I want to tell you about this amazing organization called Sophia Learning. Sophia Learning is an amazing organization where those who are wanting to further their education can take gen ed courses online on their own time from anywhere. Now how it works is you would pay about $99 per month, and then you would have access to hundreds of gen ed courses that you can then transfer to your dream college or university of your choice. While there are students who transfer these to colleges and universities who aren't even remotely associated with Sophia Learning, Sophia actually has partnered with 40 colleges and universities that have agreed to accept students' transfer credits from Sophia with like 100% accept them. You won't, only have half of your credits accepted. They will accept them thoroughly into your program of choice. One of these universities is actually WGU. WGU has partnered with Sophia Learning. So if that is something that you want to be a part of or would be interested in looking into, I know they do have a free 1-month trial. I'm not exactly sure how that works afterwards, but you have a free 1-month trial, and if you click the link in the description below, it will take you where you can get more information, put in your email and everything, as well as Sophia has given me a gift for you. It is a 10% off discount code for your purchase, so it would be $99, or if it's gone up or goes lower, I'm assuming it fluctuates, as college prices do, but whatever it is, there is a 10% discount code down in the description that you can use to get 10% off your purchase. So thank you, Sophia Learning, for allowing me the opportunity to present that link and discount for my viewers. Now let's get back into me pursuing my master's degree. So as I said already like 5 different times, maybe even 6, I don't even know at this point, I haven't been keeping count, but I do have my Bachelor of Arts in Educational Studies with a focus in elementary education, but I want to get my master's. So I just want to let you know that I am planning on going back to WGU. I've actually talked to the enrollment counselors. I'm applied. I've pretty much been accepted. My financial aid is in the processing stage currently, but I'm having some second guesses. So first off, because I came in mid-year, and it's such a weird time of the year, I started working at my new school teaching kindergarten just like the first week of December. Well, the cutoff on payroll to get paid in December was the last week of November. So I've not even gotten paid yet. I'm not gonna get paid till the end of January because we only get paid once a month. With that said, I'm supposed to be starting my master's program in February 1st. So depending on how my finances work out, what my financial aid comes back as, I'm either going to start my master's program in February, or it's more likely that I'm gonna wait, take out a third permit, which is my last one I can take. I cannot take any more after that, and instead start my master's program this upcoming August when everyone's back in school. I also, just because WGU is kind of finicky on alternative licensure, which I totally understand, you know, if they mess up one thing, we come back and, you know, bite them for it. And they're just trying to, you know, make sure that we get what we're supposed to get and are able to achieve the goals that we want to achieve. But I've kind of hit some hiccups in applying as a teacher of rapport. So you have to apply to be a teacher of rapport in a separate application than your degree. So I had to answer this huge long questionnaire about my classroom setting, what it is I teach, how long I'm teaching for, how many hours a day, all this good stuff. And even though I've done that, and even though I am a full-time teacher in my classroom, WGU could still reject that and not allow me to student teach in my classroom, which would mean I would have to quit and then like not work and do regular student teaching, which is not something I can do financially, and it's not something I want to do mentally, physically, anything. I just don't want to do that. So I sent all that in, and then like 3 weeks later got an email from the lady saying, hey, you still haven't submitted all this. And I was like, yes, I have. So I even found the email and sent it back to her and was like, this is all my answers. Here you go again. So, which, I mean, it's not her fault. I'm sure she gets thousands of emails a day because she isn't just my enrollment counselor. She's like 100 other people's enrollment counselors too. So I understand where like there could have been confusion and stuff. It's just, I'm like, really, you sent that to me and you didn't think it was weird that you hadn't heard from me in 3 weeks and you just decided to reach out? But yeah, there's that, as well as I know that since I'm starting in February, I probably won't be able to get all my hours in for my so they don't call it student teaching anymore. They call it pre-clinicals and demonstration time. So like is it PD or PC? And then DT, I know is like the student teaching time. So there's one where what I would have to do is I would have to log, so the first like whatever thing it is, pre-clinicals, I would have to log my time, and I think video some of it, of me teaching in the classroom. And then during my planning period, go to another teacher's classroom and watch, like observe them instructing, because I have to have observation time of me observing someone else and learning how to teach. Which I'm like, not really feeling that, because I feel like it's just so awkward, as well as like that's my planning time. That means I'll have to come in crazy early and stay crazy late to get my planning done. So I'm not really loving that, as well as for my DT, like I said. So they might approve me for like the smaller amount where I have to like do a little bit of my own teaching. I think it's like 50-50 my own teaching and then observing the other teacher. So they might approve me to do that at my own school, but then they might not approve me to do the full-blown student teaching at my own school, which is just very stressful to me. And the fact that I don't know, and I sent in this like survey like over a month ago now and still don't know, is a little bit unnerving. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that, as well as if you don't know, WGU has 6-month terms, So if I start in February, I will have February, January, I can't even, February, March, April, May, June, and July. That means if I don't get all my hours in this semester, I will have to pay for another whole term, which will be like double the cost that I want it to be, because I want to be able to finish it in one term. So my thoughts are maybe going ahead and telling them, no, I don't want to do it. That way, if I do decide to go with WGU, I can start in August and do August, September, October, November, December, January. That way I have an extra month. So I have like a semester and then 1 month to catch up on a few extra hours if I needed to have a few more hours in January. So I don't know if any of that's making sense. This is just kind of like where my headspace is right now, because I'm really trying to figure it out. Also, I found out that my contract got renewed or extended. So if you didn't know, I'm an interim teacher, so my contract really is ending February 6th, which is another thing is why I was like, I don't know if I want to do it this semester or next semester, because I don't know if I'm gonna still be in this classroom after February. But I didn't get an email from the principal. No one at HR like really contacted me and asked me if I want to do it. They just emailed me and said, here's your updated contract end date, and it's the end of the school year. So I guess this teacher is not coming back. I really don't know what's happening. But anyway, so I am looking into some other universities and teacher prep programs, as well as I am planning on hopefully moving out of my parents' house in the next few months. So I don't know if I want to be, doing a master's program, a teacher prep program, teaching full-time, and trying to move at the same time. Like, that all just seems a little much. As well as I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to be. Like, yeah, I might want to this next school year stay in Tennessee and teach like in this area, or like I could move to Florida. I could move anywhere. I'm 21. I like have my own income now. Like, I can move anywhere I want. And every state has a different licensure program and process. So like if I moved somewhere else, I might not even have to do any kind of student teaching. Even if it's job embedded, I might not have to do it at all. I might just have to have a bachelor's degree and pass my state tests, because I have already passed my Tennessee state tests. They're called praxis exams. I've already taken those for elementary. Oops, sorry, I moved you. So I don't know. That's my plan for getting my master's, but it might change. It might not be anything like that. So that's my plan. I'm so sorry. It was like not very informative. It was kind of just me like talking through my thought process. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe below to stay up to date on all the content that will be coming soon. And if you want to take some of your gen ed classes without going into a full-blown college program, or without having the stress of a full-blown college program at the moment, but you want to go to further your education and further your career, don't forget to check out that link below about Sophia Learning and use my 10% off discount code, which is Brooklyn10. All right, thank you all so much. Have an amazing evening, and I will see you next time.